Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am playing Tot Hill Farms Golf Club in Asheboro, North Carolina. And I'm sitting here on the first tee and I'm already amazed. This is a Mike Strand's design, very similar to Tobacco Road. I've actually heard it's better than Tobacco Road. So, without further ado, let's get right into the video. All right, first hole, par 4, 448 yards. That's the fairway right there. Green is right around the corner, right, you can see the corner of the green right there. But yeah, crazy opening tee shot. We're gonna be hitting driver starting up that right hand side. Trying to play a little draw, and let's see what we can do on this first hole. Oh, it's so hard. Draw a little bit. Okay, I see it. All right, so we found the ball. Let me show you guys looking back up at the tee box. Yeah, straight downhill. So we are just a little right of the fairway, but the pin, if you can see that fan right there, the pin's kind of right in there. Can't really see, it's behind this hill. But what we're gonna have to do, we have about 150 yards. We're gonna hit a punch 7-iron up this hill and let it roll to the left, and hopefully we end up on the green. So let's see what we can do. I'm just gonna knock it down and play it for 7-iron low. I'm thinking that should be good. We're gonna find out. That's way too much. Not a terrible opening hole there. Tee shot wasn't the best, but it also wasn't terrible. And I thought I hit a good second shot, but I've never played here before, so kind of figuring out a lot of these slopes. And you guys might be able to tell the greens aren't in the best of shape. They did get punched last week, so that is the reason for that. But they are still rolling pretty smooth, so we shouldn't have any problems chipping and putting today. But we're gonna keep moving on. We're gonna play our best, and here we go. Second hole is a 402-yard par 4. Green is, I think, in line with that tree right there. I know it is over the hill. Again, into a headwind. We're gonna be hitting a driver starting at probably at the right edge of the fairway right there. It's only about 250 to cover that junk right there, so we should be fine there. So we're gonna hit driver with a little draw, same as the last hole, and let's put it in play and see if we can get that bogey right back. Good drive here, right down left center. Got 114 yards to that pin. We are hitting into a little bit of a headwind, so I'm going to play it probably 120-ish. So it'll be probably a knockdown 50 degree. And we're going to try to keep it a little right of that pin. Looks like it's going to be a little bit easier of a putt. So here we go, second shot. Let's see if we can put it close. Yeah, 120. It's going to go soft as well, it'll check. Oh, down. Wrong green. Yeah. Quick voiceover here because I am playing through a group here. Third hole is 180-yard par 3, straight downhill. Probably plays down a good 40 feet. So I'm playing this about 150, pins on the front right. Just trying to hit a little cut here and trying to see if we can put it close and hit it really well, and you guys will see where this ball ends up in just a second. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Actually the group ahead of me let me play through. But a really good birdie there, so that's always nice when a group lets you play through. So, we're just gonna move on to the next hole. Fourth hole, 490-yard par 5, dogleg right. Hitting driver right out the center. And yes, we are hitting over the last green. This is the actual tee box. I'm not playing from any made-up tees, so we're hitting over the last green. So here we go, let's see what we can do. All right, good drive there. You can see kind of right over here where we were coming from, hitting over that last green. So really cool tee shot there. But now we're hitting up that hill. We got 230 yards to that pin. I did not hit my drive 260. I just hit too far left. But I'm gonna hit a 4-iron, try to get up top that slope and see if we can convert for back-to-back birdies. Sit right there. Okay. Very mossy. 48 yards. Not the best par there, but par's still good. We're playing well. Just got a little unlucky with that second shot going a little bit further left. But yeah, we're gonna keep moving on. We got another par 5 right here. Fifth hole, 535-yard par 5. To cover that tree right there, actually to reach that tree is 260. So eventually we're taking it right over that with a little draw and let it chase down that fairway. And here we go. Let's see if we can make a birdie on this par 5. Oh, I've chickened out on it. Always fine from the fairway when I kick left. Alright, pushed this tee shot a little bit further right than I wanted. That was the tree I was trying to go over. But we're actually in probably a better spot. If I was up that left-hand side, I would not have an angle at that pin. And guys, just look at this green. You got, looks like a creek left, rocks right, big slope right in the front of the green. And looks like long isn't very good either. So we're gonna be hitting, it's about 230 to that pin, downhill and downwind. I'm gonna hit a 6-iron. I'm gonna play about 200 yards. Hopefully I get on top shelf. If not, we're gonna have a very difficult putt if we are on that front edge. But I want to show you guys, look back at that tee box. The tips are right back there just a little bit. I mean, straight downhill. I can only imagine playing this course in the summer when everything's a little bit drier. This ball probably would have kept going another 30, 40 yards. Anyway, back to the second shot. Let's see if we can put this close. And yeah, convert on a very tough hole. Nice draw. Hopefully. Oh, I did the crap out of it. Okay. Wow, I thought it was not pretty good. Not a bad par there. That is a very difficult hole. I'm not sure if you guys saw where that third shot landed, but essentially, I mean, it landed close to the pin and just trickled out. And yes, that is the last green. The next tee box is just behind the green. So luckily that group behind me is pretty far back, so I don't have to worry about getting hit here. But yeah, good par nonetheless. We're gonna move on to hole number 6. Super cool par 3, playing 147 yards today. I'm gonna be hitting a 9-iron, kind of just over that rock right there. Knock it down just a little bit. There's a little bit of wind kind of in and off the right. So let's see if we can put this close and try to make another birdie. I don't care if I'm a little long here. Go in. Just go in one time. That's cool. I thought that ball got close and it was tracking. I mean, that's where my ball ended up right there. But drawing a line from the tee box, I mean, it had to have gone pretty much right over that pin. You can see it landed right there. So, I mean, it looked good from the tee box. So, yeah, I mean, super cool hole though. Also, you got the rock short. Over here, you got a creek. I mean, just absolutely incredible hole. You can miss a little right. There is a hill over there, so if you get scared of that creek, you can go a little right. But anyway, we got probably 15, 20 footer for birdie. Let's try to make it and go 2 under on the par 3s today. Left and break. Good par there on that par 3. Hit a good putt right on my line. I thought it would break a little bit and this kind of stayed a little straighter than I wanted to. That's gonna happen though, first time playing a course. You know, we're playing well. We're gonna move on to the 8th hole. Par 4 through 882 yards. Not necessarily a driver hole, but it is a little into the wind today. So I am gonna hit driver for that one reason. Normally I think it's probably a 2-iron, a 3-wood hole. But a little bit of a headwind. We're just gonna hit driver, get out there and play, and see if we can attack this reasonably short hole. Okay, I can cut all that out as well. So you can talk. Real quick look at that yard. You can keep it rolling. Okay, it does open up past these bumpers. I'm not sure what's in the channel all the way through. don't think I have to worry about it opening up when it's right down. Good tee shot there, right down the center. Really tough. I say really tough. For a 97-yard shot, this is a tough second shot. So, got 97 yards. We're hitting probably a 50-degree. Keeping it a little right, it should spin back. So, see if we can put this close. That's a quick fucking overrun. I did it again. Well, that kind of sucked. Got a little dumb on that second putt, and you know, it's gotta take a little bit more time. That wasn't a hard putt, it's just a bad stroke, but we're playing well and I know I can get it back, so I'm not too worried about it. We got another par 5 here, so great opportunity to get another birdie. So then let's move right along to it. 8th hole, 514 yards uphill. Green is right behind these trees. We're hitting driver kind of right out that little corner there. Try to pull it in the fairway, give ourselves a chance at birdie, and let's see what we can do. Fluid. Nice and fluid. Good drive there. Exactly where I aimed. Just went a little further through the fairway. We're not in a bad spot though. We could have fit in that stuff. But pin, you can't see, it's right over that hill. If I actually walk up this hill, you guys will be able to see it right there. So we got about 200 yards uphill. I'm gonna play at about 215, so I'm gonna hit a 5-iron. Try to put this close and see if we can convert for a birdie on the 3rd par 5 of the day. I have a feeling this stuff is supposed to be like this, but they probably mowed it down a little bit. I'll take it. There's the pin. My ball came up just short. I think it landed, from my view, it looked like it landed on this hill and just rolled all the way back down. So not a bad shot there. Really cool view from up here. Really windy, and this green's got a big slope right there. So we'll probably be playing it off that back slope and letting it roll back. We'll see if we can chip this close. Really good birdie there. I thought I played the hole really well, and definitely that 3rd shot from 28 yards well below the pin, or well below the green, definitely turned out exactly how I wanted to. So we're gonna keep it up. It's starting to get a little windy now, so of course it's definitely gonna start playing a little tougher. But we're gonna keep playing our game, and we're gonna keep grinding through and see if we can put out a good score. Now into the 9th hole though. 371 yard par 4. Pin is right up top of the hill where you see those people are. I'm gonna be hitting a 2-iron right at that cart path right there. Try to get out there and play. It's only 260 through the fairway, so no driver here. So 2-iron out to the side of the fairway, and let's see if we can convert for back-to-back birdies. All right, good tee shot right down the center with that 2-iron. We're hitting straight up the hill for our second shot. Got 107 yards. Probably playing right around 120. Look back at the tee box. Really cool hole. Definitely requires a little bit of a cut around these trees. So that was nice I was able to do that. But now second shot, 107 yards. See if we can put it close. We'll be hitting probably a 54 degree. Give it a little bit of loft and see if we can put it close. If I hit this well, I should have enough height. So I'll be fine. Really crazy second shot. Ball did end up just on the green there. We got all these rocks, and we got a massive ridge there. And we got a big false front, and it's really windy. So a very interesting second shot. See if we can convert this for par and move on to the back nine. All right, good par there on number 9. Had a little bit of a break, went and got a little bit of lunch, and then actually searched around for the back tee box here. So this hole is supposed to play 397. This in-ground says 358. So we're kind of looking around, seeing where that back tee box is. Even though these are the markers for the tips, we realized right where that kind of lowered fence is right there, there's a flat spot. So I went back there and looked. It's built like a tee box, but there's no in-ground. So I think that's where the tee box is supposed to be, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna play it up today. So 358 yard par 4 10th. I think it's potentially drivable. We're gonna be hitting driver over the stone wall. We're actually gonna try to put it a little left of the screen. That's probably gonna be the best angle, so I'm not hitting over these trees. But we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna try to put it close and see if we can make a birdie. Well, we're definitely short of the screen. Wind really picked up when I went to hit, so I kind of had to blunt something out there. But we got in play. We got 90 yards to that back pin, and you cannot go long at this pin. So we're gonna be playing probably 85, hitting a little headwind, so hopefully that will hold it short. And we're gonna try to put this close and see if we can make another birdie. Here's a view from the green of this hole. Kind of cool that rock wall is there. But you can, I'll show you guys why I didn't want to go long. That's all green right there, and it slopes off down there, and the ball hits here. I mean, I'll show you guys. I'll grab a ball in my pocket, I'll drop it right here. That ball is gonna keep running, and that was just me flicking it. Imagine if it's coming in at 80 miles an hour with a wedge shot, and that ball's going all the way down. And if you go too far, you're really screwed. So that's exactly why I played a little bit short and just took my 2-putt and left. Not a bad par there. Would have liked to play that hole a little bit better, but you know, like I said, pars are never bad. 18 pars is even par, so we're gonna keep playing. We're on to hole 11 now, par 3, 180 yards. Downhill, gonna be hitting a 9-iron, try to get this ball anywhere on that green. Give myself a reasonable putt at birdie. So yeah, looks like we got a creek surrounding the green on all sides except for the right side. So try to put this close and see if we can get out here with nothing worse than the par. Nice simple swing. Come on, bring it a little right. We're on. Like that one a little bit closer. It's 3.5 feet. All right, good par there. Left myself a little bit longer of a third or a putt for par than I wanted, but it went in. We're good. We'll keep moving on. And now onto what I've heard is probably the coolest hole on the course. It looks pretty cool, although there have been some really cool holes on this course so far. Anyway, hole 12, par 4, 392 yards. That's the fairway, and I'm not even sure if we can see the green from here. You can kind of see it through the trees right there. That's the green right in there. So we're hitting our tee shot somewhere out in there. Second shot's gonna be over the water onto that green. So I'm gonna hit 2 balls here. I'm gonna hit a 2-iron out there first and to get that ball in play, because that's the safer play. And then I'm gonna hit a driver and we're gonna see where that ends up. So we're gonna hit 2-iron, play up that right-hand side with a little draw. And yeah, that'll be our play ball, and then we'll hit a second one with the driver just to see where it ends up. In play, all we need. Can't laugh. Yeah. That gets. We're in the fairway a little bit shorter and a little bit right of where we wanted. So we're gonna have a little bit longer of a shot here. We got 157 yards. We're gonna play it pretty much at that number because anything short, sorry about that, anything short is wet. And it's a pretty deep green, so we're gonna play it all the way and we're gonna see if we can put this close and make no worse than par. Helping, but I don't want to risk being short. I'd rather hit this 165 than 145. Fight the wind. Just want to show you guys a quick view of this green. I mean, this green is massive. And then, like I was showing you, that's the 10th green right there. And the cool thing is, there's actually my mom walking up there. If you hit a ball long, like I showed you guys on 10, there is a possibility that it will shoot down that hill, go over this tunnel right here. This is actually a tunnel underneath here. Go over that, and it could theoretically run all the way down onto this green. I don't think there's a chance of it going in the water, but there's always the possibility of it actually running all the way down. So, really cool design feature. You don't see that in many places, so just thought I'd point that out to show you guys the neat design aspects of this course. I can see why people say that's one of the coolest holes on the course. Definitely really cool. I'm actually looking back at it right now. Definitely a really cool hole. But honestly, I just gotta say, this course probably has the best set of par 3s I've seen, and this hole is definitely not an exception to that. We're playing back. That's what they have the tips today. We are playing back at the normal tips, kind of this narrow little pathway here. But we got 167 yards to that back pin on top of the ridge. Downwind, we're hitting another 9-iron. Gotta put this on the green and see if we can keep playing well on the par 3s today. 9-iron through the rock. Well, if that doesn't show how hard the course is, I don't think I can. I was talking to my mom about that chip, and I'm like, if I'm not careful, that ball's gonna go down the hill. And I caught it just the tiniest bit heavy. And that just shows you, if you're slightly off on this course, you are screwed. So, I mean, you guys saw it for what it was. I mean, stuff's gonna happen. You gotta laugh it off, especially when it's something like that. But, you know, we're playing well. We're making birdies. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep playing the way we have been, minus that last hole. So, we're gonna move on to hole 13, par 4, 376 yards, dogleg right around the corner. I'm gonna be hitting a 2-iron pretty much right at that tree right there. Maybe a tiny bit left of it because the wind is blowing off the left. So we're gonna try to get out on the fairway, leave myself a good shot at a good angle into this green, I should say, and let's see how we can recover. Ball's in the fairway. Really got pushed by that wind. We did just get around this corner, so we are in a good spot. That was the true internet right there, but a lot of wind picked up on that shot. Anyway, we got 120 yards. Looks like that pin is in the back. Probably gonna be playing closer to 110, seeing that there's a lot of wind helping right now. So we're gonna see if we can recover nicely from that last hole and put this close, and you know, whatever happens, happens. Alright, so not the best hole there. That putt was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. And that's going to happen. You know, we got 4 holes left. We're going to keep playing like we've been playing, not trying to do anything different. So on to now hole 15. I was wrong on the last hole. 133 yards, that up pin, downhill, downwind. We're playing about 120. Anywhere on that green's good. Give myself a chance at birdie, and let's see if we can get one of the shots from the last 2 holes back. Wedge from 133 yards. Be good. Spin hard. Ah, a little deep. Gotta be quick. I didn't blast it past the hole. Alright, so I just wanted to show you guys a different pin location. Like I said, there's T-Box there, and there's our pin. But you could have a pin back here on the other side of this mound, essentially. I was hoping we'd get that pin location today, but this is still a good pin location there. But back here is probably one of the coolest and hardest pin locations of the course. It's also a really cool angle to see how pretty much that edge right there is just a straight line that leads into the creek. So actually a really cool angle to look from this side and just show a different angle that probably most people don't really see of this course. Really good par there. I really thought that putt was about to drop for birdie, but just ended up short. But, you know, good recovery, and we got 3 holes left. We got 2 par 5s, so I'm really liking our chances to at least get 1 or 2 more birdies these last 3 holes. So here we go. We got a 500, I want to say 515 par 5. If I'm wrong, I'll put it up on the screen. But I'm thinking it's a 515 par 5. Green's kind of around the corner, so we're going to hit driver up that right hand side, kind of where that card is, with a little draw. And we're going to put in the fairway. I'm going to set ourselves up for a chance at birdie. Maybe even an eagle. Who knows? We good? All right. I'll commit to going then. Go a little bit. Should be kicking left, so that should be good. Good shot there. That was the tree we were aiming at. So we hit a really good shot. Unfortunately though, I can't go for this green in 2. And I'll see if I can show you guys. I actually have to walk really far left of my ball just to see the pin. But the ideal shot is actually as close to this hazard line as you can get, because not only you have the rock wall right there, but there's the pin, as you guys can see right there. To get to that pin from my ball, I have to go within inches of that tree right there. And it's approximately 208 into a headwind over a creek. So to me, it's just not worth it. And I mean, I had to hit probably a 4 or 5 iron. Getting that up over this rock wall here is gonna be very difficult. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay up. I'm gonna hit about a 130 shot. Try to get myself right around 70 to 80 yards in. And yeah, we're just gonna try to attack us in 3 and see if we can stick it close on our 3rd shot. Right where I want it. Perfect. I have 120 knockdown, should fly to about 110. Here's a view of the green. Big slope back there, so you can play it off and spin it back if you need to, or just let it roll. But there is a creek short, as you guys can see. That's what I was worried about on that 2nd shot. So, really cool hole. I mean, yeah, I mean, cool green. You can play it back there. Really gives you options on how to play this hole, which is really cool. It's always nice to have different options when you're playing a course. Alright, so I thought I really liked the way I played that hole, you know. I thought it was smart to lay up on the 2nd shot, and I laid up to a good number. And I hit a good 3rd shot. And this is not me trying to make excuses, but I feel that was the first time today where a putt hasn't gone in because of the punch screens. I hit that right on my line, and I thought it kicked right. You know, it might not have, but to me it looked like it kicked a little right. So there's nothing to do about that now, though. You know, we have 2 holes left. And, you know, we're still playing well. You know, conditions aren't the easiest today. And really only had 1 bad hole, so we're going to keep playing. We got 2 holes left. We're actually moving on to 17 right now, par 4. Hardest hole on the course. The reason is, the green up there has the road right behind it. This has been called the American version of the road hole. If you guys know golf, you know the road hole at St. Andrews. This is essentially, some people call it the American version of that. But what we're gonna do today is we're gonna bomb a driver up that right-hand side with a little draw. I don't think I can go through the fairway, it's about 360, so we're good. So we're gonna hit driver up that right-hand side, try to give ourselves a good angle, and just make a good score on this hole. So let's see what we can do. Oh, sit down a little bit. Don't hit the path. Don't hit the path. Okay. We pushed this ball just a little right of the fairway. First fairway missed on the back 9, but we're actually got a really good angle. At 150 yards, slightly downwind, and it's kind of off the left shoulder. So I'm going to be hitting a pitching wedge starting at the first tee in Tot Hill farm back there, and try to let the wind take it and get this on the green and try to make a birdie. That's a very small target. Good. Aim small, miss small. First team Tot Hill farm, wind's bringing it back, be really good. Alright, so heck of a second shot. I aimed at that first tee in Tot Hill, and you know what they say, aim small, miss small. So really good shot there. But I wanted to show you guys, left of the screen, you can see the slopes here, and in the front there's also a big false front. But right of the screen, you don't have much room before the wall, and then the road curves on the other side. So really cool hole. I can see why it's the hardest handicap hole. But you know, let's birdie it. Let's kind of stick it to the man with this birdie and move on to 18. Alright, really good birdie there. Definitely not a hole I'm supposed to birdie, being the hardest handicap hole. But yeah, really happy with that birdie there. Now we got a par 5 to finish on, and it's not long, 470 yards, but we're going up that hill straight into a headwind. So I'm hitting the driver, trying to get out there as far as I can towards that rock wall. I can't reach that 300 yards. So we're gonna just let it rip, and you know, try to set ourselves up for a chance at birdie, but nothing worse than the par. Well, that tee shot really sucked. I tried to keep it low, and I really got in front of it, and I mean, nearly hit it on the 17th tee box. So, good layup out of there though, just trying to hit 4 from there, just getting out and play. So we got 114 yards into that pin, probably playing about 130. Make sure we get there, give ourselves a chance at birdie. So, see if we can put this close and try to end on a positive. Thank you guys for watching this video. It wasn't the ending I was hoping for on this last hole, but that's a tough hole, especially into this wind. So, and I played well today, so that's all I can be. That's all I can be. That's all I can do. Just be happy with the way I played. So, ended up shooting a 76, which is a 4 over par on this course. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.